Hello, this is Sajeev Nair. Welcome to another episode of Future Trends. The past episodes, I was covering healthcare and wellness industry in specific and the kinds of trends which are going to happen. So if you haven't watched those episodes, I recommend you to go back and watch those episodes because I wanted to get into some inferences from those observations which I made in the last few episodes, especially on genetics and also on the artificial intelligence and robotics in healthcare industry. As you know, genetics, especially epigenetics, is a revolution now, which is going to let you know what are the kind of possible or probable diseases which can happen to you even before that occur in your life. That is called genetic predisposition. Now, once you understand that these are the kinds of diseases which is possible in my life, you can manage your life, or you can design your life accordingly by taking the right kind of nutritional supplements and also get into the right kind of fitness programs and creating the kind of right environment which can actually stop the expressions of certain genes which can be harmful for you. That is good news, so that you are getting a better lifespan, healthier and better lifespan by managing your life based on the genetic profiling. At the same time, even if you contract with some kind of disease, the modern medical technology using robotics, nanobots and also the wearable technology, they can actually do a much better job than the present methodologies which are being used in the healthcare industry. For example, nanobots can deliver the drugs with more precision in the point where you are being affected, or if you are being damaged, you have a damaged cartilage. Nanobot can deliver the drug with more precision. So that means the medical technology has advanced to that level where curing will become much faster and which will be more precise and also very efficient. So that means the modern generation technologies like the genetics, robotics, artificial intelligence for that matter, it's already proven that in the US, the FDA has recommended that the diagnosis of cancer using artificial intelligence has got more precision, more accuracy than it is being done by a normal doctor. So that means we are going to get into a new world. So what is the outcome? The outcome is very simple. People are going to live longer. The average lifespan, expected lifespan in 2025 is 75. That means 1 out of 3 will live more than 100 years. The average lifespan in 2050 is going to be 100. That means 1 out of 3 is going to live more than 150 years. Imagine. Now the question is that you're going to live longer, but how is going to be that life? Is it going to be a healthy life? You know, people have got two options. Either they can live longer and die shorter, or either they can live shorter and die longer. So definitely we need the first option, that is we wanted to live longer and die shorter. So the opportunity lies in developing products and services and solutions which can provide a healthier and longer life for people. Okay. Now, another thing what we need to understand along with this is that the artificial intelligence and robotics, they are replacing most of the jobs or most of the mundane routine jobs in the marketplace. So that means anything which can be, which is routine, which can be done like accounting, which can be done on a regular basis, will be completely replaced by robots and artificial intelligence. Even the task which human beings require their intelligence to be performed, even that can be replaced by artificial intelligence. Then where do we have the space? Where do human beings have got the space? We go to space where creativity is required, where innovation is required, where new idea generation is required. That is where human beings are required. That means about 60 to 70% of all the jobs what is existing right now in the world will disappear. So it is reported that the children who are going to the school right now, when they come out of the college, they're going to enter into a job which is not at all existing right now. That is going to be the kind of drastic change. 60 to 70% of the jobs will be replaced, means a lot of people will not have the kinds of jobs what you are looking at right now. So on one side you have got a longer lifespan, the other side you have shortage of jobs and the normal employment. And third interesting fact which is going to happen along with that is the super capital abundancy. Right now the world is not going through poverty. If some politicians are telling that poverty is a major issue, that's mainly because people are ignorant about it. understand one thing, the capital reserves with the corporates in the world, the big corporates like Microsoft or IBM, Apple, Infosys, TCS, put together is almost 10 times that of the global GDP. That much of wealth is there in the market. That is why you can see a lot of companies are getting hugely funded. So there is a lot of wealth also in the market. So that means people are going to have a longer lifespan. They're not going to have much jobs in the marketplace. That means people are going to have a lot of free time. And then you have a lot of money in the market. You know, the money which is searching for the right kind of ideas, right kind of opportunities where they can put the money in. Now, connecting all these things, you think what could be the kind of opportunities and possibilities in the marketplace. Along with that, I can also share a pain point. With the advancement of medical technology and genetics, what's going to happen is that the number one cause of death is no more going to be cancer or diabetes or heart attack. The number one cause of death is going to be obesity. The second most common cause of death will be suicides because of depression and isolation. We have started seeing this happening right now around us. Because most of the houses you visit, you can see that there is a old age, father and mother and a TV. You know, children are in some place. One child is one son is there in the US, the other son is in Australia. They are telling with a lot of pride, but at the same time it's very painful. They are isolated. So depression and isolation are going to be major pain points in the market. So do you have a solution for that? Do you have a solution to keep people healthy for longer? Do you have a solution for engaging people into things which are very interesting? Now, the world is going to be in the hands of people who are creative, who have got great ideas, unique ideas. They are the people who are going to drive the world, because we are going to get into a cognitive age, the brain-based age, which I have already explained in one of my previous episodes. Always remember, when I talk about any of these topics on the future trends, always it is with an intention and an objective that the people who are listening to it should think and visualize what are the possibilities which is around this. When I talk about genetics, or when I talk about robotics, when I talk about the kind of possibilities, average lifespan is increasing, what are the possibilities? What are the kinds of things I can do in my profession or job or business, or what other options or what other kind of business I can choose which is futuristic. That's the objective. Always remember, wealth is a product of man's capacity to understand the future. So when you listen to it, understand, visualize, think, and go and contemplate what exactly you can do and how you can make a fortune out of the kinds of future trends which I am explaining to you. See you next week with a very exciting episode on future trends.